Hi everybody, it's Dr. Timothy McCall. Welcome to the Yoga of Tennis YouTube channel, where we use the practices and principles of yoga to help you play better tennis. Today we're going to talk about joint circumduction, that is, moving a joint in a circle. This is an important action that surprisingly is rarely taught in yoga, and I think even more rarely taught in tennis. Now, think about the wrist, for example. We can flex and extend the wrist. We can abduct and adduct, or move it in and out like a windshield wiper. I'll show it this way. Perhaps you can see it a little more easily then. And then the third common motion we think about for joints is rotating inward and outward. In the wrist, this is known as supination or pronation. Supination, pronation. But this is joint circumduction. First in one direction, then in the other direction. It's a very important action and something that I think we need to optimize for our tennis game. Today we're going to focus in on the knees. Those of you who are interested in history or perhaps old enough to remember that there was a dance craze, I think from the 1920s, called the Charleston. Now, one aspect of the Charleston involved knee circumduction, both knees circumducting simultaneously. And that is the motion we're going to practice in this yoga practice today, which can be very useful in tennis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into that tennis stance position, or maybe feet just turn in slightly from there. And if you want to review the tennis stance, you can go back and watch the video on that. But basically, I just want to have the knees bent, not further than the kneecaps coming directly over the toes, softness in the hip joints. I'm going to put my hands down on the bottoms of my thighs, just above the kneecaps, with the fingers soft. And then I'm simply going to start to roll the knees in a circular motion, starting out very small, and if it's comfortable, making that circle a little bit bigger and the knee bend that goes with it a little deeper every time. And then doing that on the other side, the second side, I'm going to again start tracing very small circles with the knees. If that feels comfortable, making it a bigger circle accompanied by a deeper bend in the knees. Now, in yoga, we're often taught, for example, in warrior pose, we're taught to put the knee directly over the heel, directly over the ankle, because that's the safest place for the knee. And so that's considered good alignment of the knee. But in order for us to play tennis, I think we want to be able to comfortably move the knee, because sometimes to hit the ball, we're going to want the knee to be a little forward or back or left or right. And so working on circumduction to comfortably be able to move the knee like that is useful. Hence the utility of the exercise that I just showed you. Knee circumduction, aka the Charleston. So dance your way to better tennis. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel to help us get the word out. Thank you so much. Take good care. Namaste.